What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those that are new here, welcome in. So in my previous videos of the iCUE SP120 fans, I did not show how to connect the fans, and I do apologize for that, but do not fear, in this video I'll be covering that for you. So here we have the iCUE SP120 RGB Elite by Corsair. This is a 3-fan bundle, which also comes with a control node. If you want, you can also pick these up individually. I'll leave a link in the description down below. So first we'll be starting off with the control node, also known as the RGB hub. This is what powers and controls the RGB. I'll be making a separate video on what software to use to control the RGB, so feel free to tune in by subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell. It has 6 ports, so you could connect up to 6 fans. The node has 2 connectors, a USB and a SATA cable. The USB is a 9-pin connector that connects to the available internal USB 2.0 header on your PC motherboard. Next you have your SATA cable. This connects to the PCU. Next we'll be installing the control node in the back part of your PC case. I know, my cable management is not on point, but that's not what we're here for. So we'll take care of that on another video. The control node comes with a double-sided tape. You want to stick it on a flat surface and in a spot that is easy to access. Now that you have that taken care of, you want to grab the SATA cable and connect it to the SATA PCU cable. Now you want to locate the USB header on the motherboard. It may vary on the location of other motherboards, but mine is located on the lower part. Now you want to grab the USB connector and connect it to the motherboard. It's a little tight, so you want to be careful not to bend the pins. It took me a couple tries, but we got it on. Also make sure the connector is seated properly. Next we'll be installing the fans. Just want to let you know ahead of time that these fans don't come pre-threaded, but that's something easy that you can fix. Just take the pre-existing screws and make some threads. The housing of the fans are plastic, so it's fairly easy to do. The fan comes with 2 4-pin connectors. Both serve different purposes, and I'll let you know that in a bit. First we have the RGB connector, which connects to the control node. This connector has a tab. Also, it would have a label saying to RGB hub. Next connector we have goes to the motherboard. This has 2 slits and will not be labeled. Now to install the fan into the case. Now you're going to want to connect the RGB connector to the RGB hub. Again, make sure that the connector is fully seated, or else you would have some problems with the RGB. Now you want to grab the connector that goes to the motherboard. Not all motherboards are the same, so be sure that the fans are compatible with your motherboard. My motherboard has 6 fan headers, also labeled as system fans. And next you want to connect the fan connector to the header. Again, the struggle is real, so don't forget, don't damage those pins. And that is how you connect the SP120 fans. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll be making a video on what software to use to control the RGB lighting, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.